In a big, bustling forest lived a tiny ant named Andy. Though small, Andy was hardworking and brave, always eager to help his ant colony and other animals. But many animals, like the large deer, the boisterous squirrels, and the clever foxes, barely noticed him. Some even teased him, saying, "You're so tiny. What could you possibly do that matters?" Despite their words, Andy stayed cheerful and worked hard every day. He believed that everyone, big or small, could make a difference if they tried. One day, as he was gathering food near the riverbank, he noticed something alarming. Dark clouds were gathering overhead, and the water level in the river was rising fast. It looked like a big storm was coming. Andy quickly realized that if the river overflowed, it would flood the forest and put all the animals in danger. He knew he had to do something, so he scurried back to warn everyone. As he passed by, Andy shouted, "The river is rising. We need to prepare." But the bigger animals barely paid attention. A deer laughed, "What do you know, little ant? You're too small to understand what's dangerous." But Andy didn't give up. He ran back to his colony and gathered his fellow ants, explaining the situation. "If we work together, we can build a barrier to hold back the water and save the forest." The other ants, trusting Andy's judgment, agreed and quickly spread the word through the forest. Soon, animals who believed in Andy's warning, like the wise old owl and the kind rabbits, came to help. Together, they gathered leaves, sticks, stones, and mud, building a makeshift wall along the riverbank. The bigger animals, seeing the teamwork and determination of the smaller animals, began to take notice. The deer, squirrels, and foxes, who had once laughed, decided to pitch in, inspired by Andy's courage. As they worked, the storm arrived. Heavy rain poured down, and the river rose higher and higher. But thanks to the quick thinking and teamwork led by Andy, the barrier held strong, keeping the water from flooding the forest. When the storm finally passed, the animals gathered around Andy, cheering and thanking him for his bravery. The large deer, who had doubted him before, lowered his head and said, "Andy, we were wrong to underestimate you. You may be small, but your bravery and quick thinking saved us all." Andy smiled humbly and replied, "It doesn't matter how big or small we are. What matters is having the courage to help others when they need it." From that day on, no one in the forest ever doubted Andy's courage. The animals learned that bravery isn't about size, it's about heart. Andy continued his life as a proud member of the forest, always willing to lend a hand, knowing that even the smallest acts of bravery could make a big difference. And so, the story of the brave little ant reminds us that true courage can come from anyone, no matter their size.